Hey everybody, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. My name is Ben, this is That Cologne Guy, and this channel brings you a new episode every single Friday. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend and happy Fragrant Friday. If you have nothing to say about this fragrance, always let me know your scent of the day. This week I'm checking out a new house, actually. This is Kuro, Kuro, by Ajmal. Ajmal is yet another house from the United Arab Emirates, which is slowly taking over for me. They typically make fragrances that are cheap, inexpensive. They are dupes or copies or inspired by bigger names, and they last a long time. So it's kind of the triple crown, isn't it? And this one is no exception. This is a 2018 release, and Kuro is a dupe of Dior Sauvage. So a couple things about the name. Ajmal, the house, I found means beautiful or handsome in Arabic. And you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I found. And then Kuro, Kuro means black in Japanese is what I found. So I don't know if this was inspired by the Japanese word Kuro, which means black, or if it means something else. I couldn't find it a direct word in Arabic itself. So let me know if you speak Japanese or if you think it means something within Arabic. I would love to know. So this one is one of the throw-ins. You know how every once in a while there's like a certain fragrance. I reviewed a couple of them actually so far, where they throw them in to every purchase you make even though you don't ask for them. That's this one. So I recently got L'Odyssée by, it was Le Sal d'Issée by Issey Miyake. So it was the salt-based one, the SEL, and I reviewed that recently. And that one was a gift set, and the throw-in was this sample of this here. I normally would not have tried because I didn't think that I was a fan of Dior Sauvage. So let me know. Do you guys like Dior Sauvage? Are you a huge fan? Do you eye roll? What do you think of it? And I'll just tell you right now, this one has certainly captured my attention and made me seriously rethink, because initially I didn't care for Bleu de Chanel or Dior Sauvage initially, but maybe it was just because it was so wildly popular, because I have really enjoyed wearing it this week, as evidenced by I do have a little bit left, and quite frankly that is just because the sprayer wasn't so great and it just kind of spits out a little bit. So I've used actually a ton. I think I have enough just to finish off this episode, but I wanted to be clear that this is a Dior Sauvage dupe. I have tried Dior Sauvage before, and I just really like this one so much that I am going to take the plunge eventually, and hold that thought. As far as notes, what you get really, I wrote 4 that stand out. There are more, but for me, pepper, ambergris, lavender, and patchouli. Throw in bergamot as well. There are more, but the big 4 for me are pepper, ambergris, lavender, and patchouli. And here's what I would say about this, because this is $25. So let's just say 30 after tax, right? 30 USD for a full bottle, which is incredible. You can get the same size, so 100 milliliter, 3.4 ounce of Dior Sauvage, the original EDT. You can get it for what? Between 80 and 120 dollars, probably even cheaper now on the discounters. What I would say is I like this, but it would be worth it for me to go up and pay for the Dior Sauvage. So here's what I want to say in this review. If you want to get compliments, and Dior Sauvage is currently, to my knowledge, the #1 seller. It may have been surpassed in the last year or two, but let's just say in the last 10 years, it's a top 5. How's that? It's huge. Everyone knows the name. Johnny Depp is the model for it, and I don't even need to talk about it. You know about it. It's a huge compliment getter. You will get a lot of compliments with this. And here's what I would say. I would say that if you are the kind of person, if you really are on a super limited budget, but want to wear something that is really nice for going out at night and getting attention and getting compliments on the cheap, then absolutely get this, because it is great. It is great. But for me, when the dupes are like 1/10 of the price, I'm going to get the dupe. But in this case, the dupe is like 1/3 of the price. And so I'm perfectly okay with skipping this and actually just getting Dior Sauvage. That's just my opinion. But if you want to save some money and get something extremely close, yes, I mean, they're both synthetic. So what can I say to that? This one is more synthetic, I would say. That is true. It does have a little bit of a cheaper feel to it, but I mean that in the literal sense of just a little bit. So for me, you make the decision. For me personally, it's worth it to buy up and get the Dior Sauvage, get the original. But if you are on a tight budget and you want something really, really, really nice that's going to smell something similar to one that's currently getting huge, huge, huge compliments, especially from the ladies, then who could blame you? Because if you just grab this one, no one would really know unless they're like a huge heavy hitter in frag com. So there you have it. That's really what I wanted to say on this fragrance. Those are the main notes. And again, 2018 release. I didn't see a parfumé on this one. New house for me, and it's another, inspired by. It's another copy. It's another dupe. It's another clone company, is what it looks like. But man, they're very, very, very good at what they do. So if you want to save a penny, grab this one. I went 4 out of 5 sprays for this one in my rating because I actually really, really like. I enjoy this one a lot. I enjoy it. It has made me rethink the whole Dior Sauvage thing, and it's also made me think if whether or not Dior Sauvage might smell even better on my skin as it develops. And stick around for part 2. I'll put the card in your upper right. And stick around if you want more of like how long it lasts and a lot of the more specific categories that I do. In part 1, I just like to keep it general. So hope you enjoyed that. This is a 4 out of 5 sprays. Yep. Yeah. All right. There you have it, another review by the boards. Like I said, check out part 2 if you'd like to learn more about this fragrance. And if not, always remember, my friends, fragrance marks the celebration of today. Take care, everybody. There was one of the very few times I've done a 180 and completely changed my opinion was also a Dior. Actually, it was Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit I did not like, and I just didn't understand the whole burnt rubber gasoline combination smell until I wore it. And once I wore it and I saw it and I felt it develop over the hours that day, then I really gained a full understanding of how great it is. So I have a feeling that I'm going to do the same thing with Dior Sauvage. So maybe it's just Dior that I have something initially against. Either way, I'm going to get eventually Dior Sauvage EDT or one of them. So let me know, by the way, what your favorite Dior Sauvage is, if you tried many of the flankers. And if not, what are your thoughts on this one?